the Broforce squad is like so fetch.
Fetch? Stop trying to make fetch happen, Brian.
We are the Broforce Squad podcast, coming at you live from junior year, here to give you another world-famous movie commentary on Mean Girls. We have our movies paused that Paramount Pictures presents in blue letters up on the screen. We're going to go around the lunchroom and meet the bros. As always, I am the mad scientist, Brian Banner. And to my right, we have our enforcer in the paint, Matthew F. Geiger. Now, Geiger, we all know that you're fat. And how do you keep that fat figure? Do you eat those Keltine bars that Regina George eats? Or what's your secret?
Apparently, in 2018 or 2019, whenever we dropped this, there's carbs and butter. That's a new thing. So I eat a lot of butter. Eat a lot of those protein whatever bars that her wrestler boyfriend drinks. And also, guys, on Wednesday, we drink. So... remember that.
Well, good, because it's...
What day do we not drink?
Yeah, it's Wednesday, right?
I mean, it is Wednesday, but I also drink on other days.
The day of the Sabbath, we don't, I believe. Unless we pod, then we do.
Then we do. And to his right, we have our legal counsel, Ronnie Cycli. Now, Cycli, you've gotten us out of a lot of trouble here. But let's say you were our principal in high school. How would you have treated us if you discovered our burn book, especially knowing you're on the first page?
Oh, I would make you pull down your pants and give you such a spanking.
I'm a little turned on right now.
Well, you've been bad.
Wow. That got real dirty. All right, again, guys, we're...
You look like Lindsay Lohan in this movie.
God. I don't know what year this was, but it was a great
I
year.
think this was the last sexy...
2004.
2004. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Again, we have our movies paused that Paramount Pictures presents on the screen. We're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. So fetch.
You can't sit with us.
Lindsay Lohan, man.
A Lauren Michaels production. So this is like a Saturday Night Live film. So think
Tina
Night at
Fey
the
produced it.
Roxbury's.
Tina Fey wrote it.
Well, it's a book.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a
Mean Girls is?
Yeah, it's based off a book. It's like Queen Bee and something is the book.
Yeah, that is actually true. That's true, yeah.
Don't test me on my Mean Girls knowledge.
What I love about Lauren Michaels movies, think Night at the Roxbury's, think Superstar, is they have a lot of Saturday Night Live characters who are really good in spot roles. There's Anna Gasteyer right now.
Ugh.
Amy Poehler, of course, is in this movie. Tim Meadows, Tina Fey.
So did Tina Fey just write the screenplay based on the book then?
I know she was an executive producer on it, but how much further her extent goes other than her role as the teacher, I'm not sure. This is Geiger's religion right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from the Midwest, so yeah, if we don't like anyone not white, and we fuck our own cousins, so that's pretty much me. Remember, we all know from high school the smart chick that we're like, oh, what a nerd. But if the smart chick had a huge rack, then we're like, maybe.
I mean, I always love the movies where the smart chick has glasses. They take off the glasses, and all of a sudden she's just like
whoa, she's sexy,
unbelievably hot.
And also the guy over there that we thought was a nerd is Superman. It's insane. Dude, high school is worse than prison. You gotta fucking make a mark the second you walk in, or you're fucked for 4 years.
I never had to be a new person. I don't know. Did you guys ever?
I was a new person, never in high school, but in elementary school twice and middle school once. So it wasn't quite as bad. I mean, it's definitely like you got to come in with something. You're bringing something to the table.
Yeah,
if you don't bring something to the table, you're definitely eating lunch in the bathroom every day.
Geiger, were you ever new?
No, but Cycli, everyone's kind of a new person once you move from elementary school to middle school, then middle school to high school. I mean, it's kind of
Because you get different
That's
schools
true, we did- we
combining.
did have
Yeah.
that.
yeah. I mean, you're going to a different school, and sometimes where I was from, sometimes from middle school, you combine like 3 schools together in middle school. So, my
I
God,
remember that. I remember the first day of 6th grade.
See, based on the book, Queen Bees and Wannabes.
Yeah.
do you remember the first day when your teacher like had her bra showing?
Yep. Totally.
See, this 2004. This is before the teacher-student relationship really came full force in the news.
Which is really funny because they like play on that in this movie.
Yeah.
Like it's almost ahead of its time in some cases.
Tina Fey did write the screenplay.
She
for
did
this
write the
film.
screenplay. Okay.
For a budget of $17 million, it made $129 million. Pretty good box office percentage.
They made like 2, maybe even 3 of
I
these.
can't say I ever saw the other.
I didn't either because it didn't have Lindsay
made-
Lohan. in
Or
it.
Tina Fey. I don't
They
Or
made
Tina
more
Fey.
than 2.
No.
I didn't even know they made another one of these.
Yeah,
Wow.
they made a second one.
Gotta love Tim Meadows too. Like, he's only in like 1 or 2 things a decade.
Oh, Tim Meadows is great. He's got to be a spot role like this, but he's great. And Tina Fey is very talented. I know a lot of people think that she's just a sexy librarian, which actually, if that's your talent, you know, that's cool.
Yeah, run
But
with
she
it.
can actually
she's
write some.
brilliant.
Yeah, she can write some shit.
She's brilliant. She's smart. She's like, she's definitely like. I mean, she's hilarious too. Like, I mean, I loved 30 Rock. I don't know if you
This
guys
is one
have
of my-
watched it, but 30 Rock is
30
fantastic.
Fact is really, really, really good.
This is one of my favorite scenes of the whole movie because, as we know, Jeff Hornacek is a teacher, and he's probably going to become this in 10 years. But whenever you leave high school, like someone's like, you can't use a red pen, you can't wear pink, you can't leave my class. I was like, dude, get laid already and chill the fuck out. Like, why do you suck so much as a teacher?
So where would you guys sit here? Who would you say? Who would you fit in with?
I mean, obviously, I'd try to sit by the sexy Asians, but once they kick me out of the table, I'd probably go sit by the jocks.
Let's be honest, guys. I'm probably a plastic.
I would love to see you try to sit with the plastics. I would pay money to see their reaction when you walked up to that table.
So what's up?
Sup, ladies?
So what's the sitch?
We wearing pink today?
I'll have to say, of all of our subscribers, there's probably somebody that had problem. I never really had a problem sitting with somebody in any school. I always kind of fit in. I know there's some people that did that are actually pretty cool fucking people, but high school's fucked up, man. For real.
Yeah, high school's when you figure out. I don't know. It's hard to say because everybody's like, you figure out who you are in high school, but then they say you figure out who you are in college. Like, high school is very. It's just a weird fucking place. Everybody's like becoming adults, but they're not an adult yet.
But I know guys and girls in high school that were really sexy and good looking that now are fat and ugly. But then I know guys in high school that were fat and chubby that now are getting laid on the fucking reg because they have six packs. So you,
Oh, Cycly has
Yeah.
lost probably 100 pounds since high school.
I don't know if it was that extreme, but yeah, like I look.
no, you
so
were
much better
weren't you
than I
a
was in high
fat ass shut in high school? Didn't
school.
they
I
have
wasn't
to
a
just like?
shut-in.
Didn't they have to feed you your homework?
You know how fat you are now?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
I
I'm
was
looking
about
at
half
myself.
that, so nothing even close
Okay.
to you.
Wow, yeah, you weren't shit then. Like I have to call my wife in the bathroom just to wipe my ass because my hand won't reach that far. So yeah.
I thought she just did that because she loves you.
Yeah, that weekend that she was gone, that was a rough weekend for all of us having to help you.
I know, yeah. I had to get an Inspector Gadget hand just to fucking clean myself.
Go gadget ass wiper. This is great.
The gym teacher is awesome.
He might be my favorite characters. Now everybody take a rubber. Here you go.
It's so good. I'll tell you, man, to make a comedy that you laugh at after 10 times is special, but to make a comedy where you can watch with the opposite sex as a male and still think it's funny and the woman thinks it's funny is, I think this is almost better than Wedding Crashers because a woman will see Wedding Crashers like, okay, this is really male doministic. This has something for everyone.
Well,
This
the
is
thing that this movie has that a lot of comedies and a lot of other movies don't necessarily have is it's relatable to anybody that's been in high school ever, male
Yep.
or female. Because yes, it's females in this part or in this movie, but males can definitely either see these people that they went to high school with, or they went through this exact same thing with guys. The only difference is girls hold a grudge for way longer than guys.
I mean, this is also just like brilliantly written. Like, we all love Wedding Crashers and Dumb and Dumber, but those are situational comedies that don't actually impact, you don't have the relation. It's just dumb humor that you can sit back and enjoy. Like, this shit, everyone can relate to in some sort of, even though, yes, it is extreme.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone can relate
How
to it.
red hot was Lindsay Lohan when this came out, too?
Lindsay Lohan and...
So actually, since Hornacek's not on here, I have been tasked with the fun facts.
Ooh, we got Hornacek's fun facts brought to you by Geiger.
So Lindsay Lohan was originally cast as Regina George, the second, not the lead. But after her success on Get This Freaky Friday, they decided
What?
to give her the lead.
What?
I didn't even know that movie was successful, but apparently it was.
I didn't either.
And the original name for the movie was called Homeschooled, not Mean Girls, which sucks.
Yeah,
Mean Girls.
definitely did better. Check out our Fast and the Furious podcast, movie commentaries, following up on that. Talk about other movies that could have been named something different. Fast and the Furious was almost named Race Wars. How fucking cool would that have been?
That's
Race
a
Wars
double
8,
play. I like
October
it.
6th.
Race Wars, I get it. That's nice.
So if you guys were single, like, who would you go after in this movie?
I think before she got popular, I would definitely go after Lindsay Lohan. I would go after Caddy. Because
Okay.
I'd be like, oh, look, you're kind of an immigrant. I can relate. And we're kind of on that edge of being, like, cool but not really cool. And then she would get way too cool for me once she realized how hot she was.
Banner, I think me and you will go after the same girl, so go ahead.
Gretchen?
No, I want Amanda Seyfried. I want the dumbest chick there, is what I want.
Yeah, so Gretchen.
No. The blonde chick's the dumbest one.
They're all blonde. All two of them.
Yeah, no, Amanda Seyfried is pretty dumb in this. Gretchen, I don't know. I don't know if I can go as dumb as Amanda Seyfried in that.
You just want Gretchen because her dad made Hot Pockets or whatever, and you like Hot Pockets.
It's toaster strudels and
Toast-
yeah.
yeah.
Your point is?
Isn't she, like, Rachel McAdams, like, 26 here?
I don't know. Let's see.
Right after this, she got
Holy
she
fuck,
got
she's
Wedding
40
Crashers.
right now.
Yeah, and this was 14 years ago.
Jesus.
She's 40.
Yeah.
She's 26 in this movie.
She actually, her birthday is one day after mine.
Yeah, she's 26 in this movie. Isn't that crazy?
Banner, that's your in. That's your in whenever you meet her.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure she's on Mrs. Banner's list. So
I mean, if I look at her long enough, I can definitely tell how old she is.
Wouldn't Brooke Banner shit if she was actually into you? Like, whoa, we gotta change our list. Like, no, I really think she's into me for some reason.
that's the funny thing. So, like, obviously, husbands and wives always make these lists, right? Like, oh, if you ever met this person, I'd be cool. I'm pretty sure any guy, if their wife met, like, for me, Justin Timberlake, Jason Momoa, Leonardo DiCaprio, those are three dudes that are on her list. If you met them, I'd be cool with it.
Also, they're
Yeah.
on my list.
But let's say
Yeah,
anybody that's
They're
on,
also on mine. So.
yeah, maybe that's the problem. Maybe our lists are too similar.
My list is Billy Zane, Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
My list is Patrick Swayze, and yeah,
Pretty much
the
ends
paper
there.
ripped off. So
You know, rigor mortis has set in. It'll be quite the ride.
okay, Banner, I'm seeing Gretchen. I understand where you're putting that.
How do you break everything in my
I was
house?
sitting over here.
How do you do this?
Did I was
Every
over
time you
here.
come into the
I
lab, you
was
break
over
something.
Here. I was over here. I have no idea what just happened. Nothing's broken. That was really bizarre. I think there's a ghost in the house.
Well, I know
Dude,
there's a
the
ghost
gate-
in the house.
The gay friend in high school, college, or whatever is a fucking wild card, dude. If you know how to use him,
Oh, for sure.
he can help you pick up way more chicks than a 6-pack abs could do.
I don't know what that is like, and I don't think you do either.
I know I'm fatter and fuck. So
How fat is fuck?
Well, there's Geiger.
fat. So did you guys ever have a teacher that you kind of like, I would bang her?
Second grade, Miss Foltz.
Wow.
Second grade, you had a teacher you wanted to bang?
100%.
I had a teacher in 6th grade. It was the first time I found a teacher attractive. Miss Feeder. And then,
Yep.
Did you have her?
I didn't have her, but I remember.
And, I had a professor in college.
That's
who
dangerous.
I was super into, and I'm not joking. We got drinks. Like nothing ever happened. Like,
That's
honestly.
dangerous.
But, like,
Of course not.
This was when it was like in my, like we actually had discussions. Like she was one of my major professors, right? So like we actually had actual discussions. She was awesome. But
multiple classes with that.
Yeah, multiple classes.
One
like
individual.
we would meet and discuss like papers and stuff. But man, did I have a crush on her.
Nothing would happen. Cycly is a God-fearing man, or whatever religion you're listening to us that you might subscribe. But nothing would ever happen if you met a girl because you have to marry her first.
Well, of course.
Of course.
You can't have sex without marriage.
Right.
So this is great.
It goes hand in
Them explaining Girl World and all the rules to the plastics.
Is it weird that so Lindsay Lohan is gorgeous in this? Trust me. But in this,
Trust me.
Who would disagree?
Yeah, I don't know who's
It's
disagreeing.
What happens
but
after
okay,
this
in this
movie
scene,
is
you're like, yeah, she's pretty. But here in a second on Halloween, you're like, good God, like chicks. I mean, if you dress skankier, it's I hate to say it, but you're just hotter. It's weird.
What a bold statement. If you dress,
If
I
you
feel
wear
like
less
I just
clothes,
landed on the moon.
males
Like,
like
something that
I will
no
find
one's
you
ever
more
heard
attractive.
before.
you should write a
You're like-
thesis on your discovery.
Right.
So Mean Girls 2 is a direct-to-video
travel.
sequel.
So it's like the Return of Jafar.
Yeah, it premiered on ABC Family in 2011. Also, in March of 2018, there was a musical adaptation of Mean Girls that's on Broadway.
I read about that.
I vaguely remember that.
So they're on Broadway.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hold up, did Tina Fey write the book also?
No. If she did, I'd be shocked. I didn't know that. I just know she did the movie.
No, it's a
This movie
2002
should have been a
self-help
rocket
book
ship
by
for all these
Rosalind
chicks.
Wiseman.
But Lindsay Lohan decided drugs. Rachel McAdams.
Is he
Wieners.
Yeah,
lose you?
yeah, we lost you there for a second. Rachel McAdams, what?
This movie should have been like a rocket ship for all these actresses, and Rachel McAdams killed it. Amanda Seyfried killed it. And I don't know what the fuck happened to Gretchen Wieners, but then Lindsay Lohan just decided to do drugs.
But she already had The Parent Trap and Freaky Friday under her belt. She was killing it at that point.
Parent Trap's not
This
really
is-
under her
this was
belt.
her
That was like
peak.
20 years ago.
She literally, like, this is her.
This was 04.
no,
When was
no.
Parent Trap? Like 97 maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
She was like 8 during that.
Yeah, 95 maybe. Do you remember that, like, brief musical career she also had? She had, like, that one song. She had one song on the radio.
Parent Trap was 98.
Are you thinking of Ashley Simpson?
No. Lindsay Lohan.
Are you thinking of Hillary Duff?
They all did. All of them. That's what Disney did. But Lindsay Lohan also had, like, one album. There's a song about her, like, she has a song called Rumors. I remember that.
Lindsay Lohan lives in Abu Dhabi now.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking, and she's literally an escort for, like, really, really, really rich oil guys.
That's insane. I didn't know
like,
that.
she is, I'm not joking, you can look this up.
You know who fucked her? Wilmer Valderrama, who has fucked every hot chick in Hollywood.
Well,
I know. She was on a couple episodes of That 70s Show literally only because they were dating at the time.
No, Lindsay Lohan now has fucked most of the golf in the Arab region.
If you would ask me who I'd want to be, it'd be Fez from That 70s Show. And if you don't know his history, then look it up. Because you wouldn't laugh at me.
What was the show he was on? Yo Mama?
That's That 70s Show.
No. He had the MTV show.
Oh,
Oh,
Yo Mama.
Yo Mama.
Yo Mama?
Yeah.
God, that show's terrible.
He probably made a shit ton of money off of it, though.
He's like, please just think that I'm close to AC Slater, and I'll make it in this world.
Fucking AC Slater. This is savage right here, what she does. Like, calling her mom, telling her I'm Planned Parenthood. This is savage. This is the difference in high school boys and high school girls. High school boys are like, I'm going to put itch cream in your jock strap. This bitch is like, yo, she's pregnant.
Yeah, or we would just punch each other, and then 2 minutes later, it'd be
Everything would be fine.
The difference between being 22 and 32 is when you're 32 is like, oh my god, that chick's nuts. It's like, Jesus Christ, get away. When you're 22, you're like, have fun, bro.
Dude, you know, like that's gonna be the best sex ever, though.
Absolutely.
But then you pay the price.
She'll fake pregnancy on you a couple times, but that just comes with the territory.
And the more I look at it, like I can definitely tell how old Rachel McAdams is in this because I know she's 26. If I didn't know that,
I didn't.
like,
Yeah. Now that you told me,
yeah, like I can't not see how old she is. I love Amy Poehler. I'm a cool.
She's so good in this.
She's so funny.
this is like really before her career really took off too, as far
No,
as
she was-
within.
She was on SNL right now.
She's on
like
SNL.
Yeah.
killing it on
Yeah.
SNL.
Her, I love what we would call a bromance between Tina Fey and
Yeah.
like that's such a fun friendship.
What do you call that? A female version of a bromance? Lesbians?
If you haven't watched it or you haven't seen it in a while, them two on Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live,
That
go
was the
Google.
best
it.
best one ever.
So good.
Tina Fey and Jimmy Fallon was a really good combo too.
Yeah.
Jimmy left and they had her do it.
I was like, yeah, your room's big. It's like, yeah, my parents wanted this, but I took the master bedroom.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Get whatever you want. In fact, get me one while you're in there. Yeah. I know we're not dropping this at Christmas time, but we're recording it at Christmas time. So will you give me a cheer? Yeah.
So, Banner, these girls got to be freshmen, right? Because when they're seniors, they stop trying.
No, they're juniors.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So I remember when I was a freshman, like our girls tried really hard for the seniors, and when I was a senior, like, you want to go to prom with me? Like, why would I? You stop trying. You wear sweatpants. I'm gonna go with the freshman.
It's not bad. You can still tell it's Budweiser. Yeah, of course you can try it. But there's a hint of the Jim Beam in there.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still Budweiser.
Right. I just saw the bottle.
Yeah.
If you saw Lindsay Lohan in high school, as long as she wasn't a Bible thumper, I mean, what's really holding you back? You just got to take her
yeah.
job.
I think Lindsay Lohan was never a Bible thumper. Though I made the mistake. So Brian, you might remember this, but I actually had this crush on this really cute girl in high school, but it was a fake crush. It was like I just clearly thought she was really cute, but I didn't really know her. And she was on the basketball team. I asked her to prom because I went to all the basketball games, and we would just like kind of have these short conversations. Turned out she was the most uber religious person in the world.
Oh God.
And I obviously just was like asked her out because I had like created this idea in my head about her. And this is before Facebook and all that shit, right? It's like I knew. That prom was awful.
I don't remember this, but
She
when we get
wouldn't
off pod,
sexy
I'm going to
dance
have to
Beyonce
know
or nothing.
who you're talking about.
That was a mistake.
I took a girl to high school homecoming once. I thought she was pretty hot, and I tried to kiss her, and she was like talking about God and stuff, and she's gonna save herself till marriage. And that's literally the last conversation I had with her. I don't even know if she's dead now. But if you're listening to this and you're a subscriber, you're doing
Yeah.
I'm sure she is.
But still subscribe.
yeah.
The whole idea of why they did this, like, we're going to get back at her for something she did in 8th grade, and I'm going to try and pull the strings and be this puppet master. It's just so fucking genius.
It's so Supreme Court of them.
And okay, this is so true though. Like I don't know if you guys remember being in high school and running into a teacher.
It's so
like,
awkward.
Like you're like, this isn't like you just don't know what to make out of it. You're like, you're a real human being.
Yeah.
What's great is when you saw kind of a decent looking chick teacher out and she was like on a date and the guy was just kind of a loser. Like, good God, like you literally like can't get anybody, can you? It's sad.
You're like, there are literally high schoolers that are cooler than this dude that would go out with you in a heartbeat.
Tina Fey is really good looking, man.
Oh, for sure. And she's aged well, too.
Oh yeah, she's gorgeous.
I haven't seen her in a minute, but yeah, I mean, she's a great looking chick. Very funny, very talented.
She's
Look
aged
at
better
Lindsay
than Lindsay
Lohan. On set,
Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan's like, there's no way my career is not going to be bigger than yours in 10 years. And now, apparently, according to Banner, she's fucking some dude in Italy right now for about probably more than we make a year. So who
But
really
subscribe
wins?
so we make more.
I mean, Rachel McAdams, no matter what age, is also so hot in this.
So
Good
how old was
God.
Lindsay Lohan when this was? Like 21?
Probably. Yeah, she's not.
I think she's like
She's probably
32.
36 or 37.
30
Oh, is she 32?
Yeah,
I figured I was decently younger than her, but
she's 32 right now.
I'm only a year younger than Lindsay Lohan.
July 2nd, 1986. That's
I'm
her-
literally a year
Yeah.
younger than her.
That's insane.
So the best acting job of this is definitely Rachel McAdams, because if you see her play anything else, man, chick can fucking act.
She can.
She is great in this.
I mean, like, what Wedding Crashers was like 2 years later, and she's the oldest daughter.
Wedding Crashers. What was Notebook? 2 or 3 years later?
Was no one before this?
No,
No,
Notebook
it was after
this.
Um,
I'll look it up.
I thought Notebook was before.
Remember three-way calls? I remember doing that all the time, like with the chick in high school. And she would three-way call her friend, and I would just be doing push-ups or playing PlayStation
Wait,
while they talk.
why would you be involved in this three-way call?
Because she called me first, and she got bored because I didn't really give a fuck because she wouldn't give me a over-the-pants hand job. So then she'd call her friend. I'm like, what?
Why even still be on the phone?
Okay, Mean Girls was 04. Notebook was 04 as well.
Oh, wow.
No,
Wedding
that-
Crashers,
that-
Wedding
that-
Crashers was 05.
Man, she had a big 2 years.
She did. Maybe we should call her and congratulate her.
But that's what's really funny. Rachel McAdams versus the three, like here she's supposed to be a 17 year
Hey.
old. In Wedding
Hey,
Crashers,
Rachel,
she's like
it's
arguably a
Matt Geiger
30-year-old.
from the Pro Force Squad. Just want to congratulate you on 2004.
Yeah, tweet at her right now. Please do, one of you.
Oh, also, fun fact. Sorry, I forgot about this, but I'm being Jeff Hornacek right now. Maybe I should do some voices.
Do
Aaron
some
Samuels.
voices.
Oh, hey, I'm Jeff Hayes.
Oh, hey, I'm Jeff Hornacek.
Oh,
This
hey,
is a
I'm
fun
Jeff
fact. I'm going to burn
Hornacek.
through these real quick.
World.
What's your fun fact?
Aaron Samuels was first cast.
You're cutting in and out, Geiger.
Sorry. Aaron.
Yep, your mouth is moving, but we can't hear you.
Give me 1 second.
There you are.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Aaron Samuels was first cast as James Franco.
I wouldn't have been mad about that.
You know what we could see in this is wait, who did you say?
James Franco.
I was gonna say James Franco's little brother.
Little brother, Danny Franco, isn't that his name?
Dave.
Dave Franco. Yeah.
So one Hall.
Yeah, Geiger, you're having like mic problems.
All right, hold on, I'll call you on my phone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Meanwhile, dude, Halloween. She does not look good at Halloween. It's the other party.
I mean, it's on
she's the
purpose.
dead. She's the dead bride at Halloween. Now Gretchen with the Catwoman outfit.
I mean, you gotta respect. I'll be honest. Like, as much as I love girl in slutty costume, I always respect the girl who actually dresses up in a real costume.
Yeah.
Like, I love what she did.
You're also not shallow like the rest of us,
I'm pretty shallow.
but not that shallow. What's
But
what's
here's my move.
what's
I go
Rachel
for her
McAdams' Twitter tag?
I'm sure it's at Rachel McAdams. I'm just saying. Here's the thing: you go for a girl like that. She's upset that no guys are hitting on her, and then boom, you got the goods.
No, that's hashtag Rachel McAdams. Here we go.
Did you find her?
I think so. You there, Geiger?
Yeah, I'm here.
There we go.
So I was gonna ask you guys, from high school to college,
I don't think she's-
what's one holiday that you're like totally pumped about?
What?
Oh, it was 100% Halloween.
Why?
She's on Facebook. I mean Twitter.
She's not on Twitter. No, there's a
Why?
bunch of
Because
fan
girls
ones.
dress sexy as fuck.
God, dude, they just dress like hordes. It's awesome.
It's just like going to Vegas.
Even when you're married with like a 3-year-old, your wife will still try to show some cleave. Like it'll never leave them.
I mean, that's how they do it, man. Like, that's what you guys. That's their tradition. I just remember, like, especially in college, just when Halloween came, it was just a gold mine.
Oh, fuck. And guys, don't bitch about that. We got the long end of the stick on that one. We could dress as a fucking werewolf where you can't even see our face.
Dude,
And
I
you can
once literally dressed as I made up a guy called Red and Black Man. I wore black pants and a red shirt and painted my face red and black, and I was Red and Black Man. And girls thought it was hilarious. They loved it. Like,
It's
so
probably the only holiday. It's the only holiday that you want to go single. Do you agree?
Oh yeah.
No, Valentine's Day also.
That's definitely true.
Yeah. Oh God, Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day.
Or no, or ugly sweater Christmas party because girls are like, oh my God, all my friends have people for Christmas and I don't.
You know, when I was in college, ugly sweater Christmas sweater parties weren't really a thing.
Yeah, they weren't that big yet.
But was a Christmas party a thing? Because
Really?
Not
because
really,
you're
because
all-
you're all on break. There's like
Yeah.
there's like the finals break.
wow.
I mean, I know you didn't go to school because you were too fat to get in.
I was really fat. Still am actually. Fun fact. But yeah, I was
Where's
home
those fun facts, Jeff.
shut in.
What's this girl's name?
What girl?
The mastermind girl, the lesbian chick. Who's
Oh.
talking right now? Janice?
Pat? I don't know.
It is.
Not to get too over our heads though, but dude, honestly, wouldn't it suck to be gay in high school? It was hard enough to get laid with like every fucking chick wanting guys. If you're gay, you only have like probably 2 people to pick from in high school.
Yeah, it's
I can't
definitely
imagine.
an uphill battle.
I think
Yeah.
for gays, like the invention of like Tinder or whatever has been huge. Because
Yeah, right.
high school,
Oh,
there was
yeah.
2. I think I remember there were 2 gay guys
Yeah.
in our high school, and they hated each other.
Yeah, they were not a fan of each other.
It's like, there go your options. Like shit, I had 1,000 options with chicks, and I struck out 1,000,000
Yeah.
times. Like, God, can you imagine if you only had one chicken?
Yeah, fucking is like fishing. You need a sea full of a lot of fish. If you're in a pond full of 2 fish, good luck, bro. Good luck. This is the only bad part about high school, man. It's like whenever you're just kind of banging a chick, it's cool. But whenever you got a serious relationship, you got to like listen to them like say stuff.
This is great. Like the animal world, the way that I think the acting right here is fantastic.
Yeah.
Fucking Gretchen.
Did that girl end up doing any movies ever? Like, I don't think I know.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I
Like a porn? Like, did she do a porn? Can you look that up if she did a porn?
I'll look at that up for you.
Gretchen Wieners was in another movie that you've heard of. I don't remember what the fuck it's called though.
Lacey Chambert is her name.
Gretchen's Wiener. I'd watch that.
She's 36 from Mississippi.
So she was, what, 22 then?
She was in Lion King 2.
As what?
Young
She was really
Vatani.
young. She must have been really young. That was like 98.
Yeah, it was 98. She was in Lost in Space, the movie in 98.
Okay. She's like a kid actor.
She was in Not Another Teen Movie.
Oh, I kind of remember that. I do love Regina George just rocking this look here. And
Not Another Teen Movie is great.
Talk about influence.
I feel like at our school, if girls did that, like there would be some code against that.
Oh, they would definitely change the dress code that day.
That is true in high school, though, man. It's like one of my friends, my best friend was like the most popular guy, and he started liking Nirvana, and then everyone started liking Nirvana. Which is a cool band. I mean, they have, a couple tunes,
I hear
but
they're coming out with some new stuff.
yeah, I heard it. Yeah, especially if Kurt gets out of hell in time.
Wow.
Went
What?
dark.
What did I say?
Like, I'm pretty sure Lindsay Lohan's outfit here would not be allowed.
No, there's no way. It's way too much cleavage.
She's showing some cleave, which, some people are starting to realize. So, the popularity is starting to spike.
What makes me sad is, like, honestly here, like, Lindsay Lohan still isn't, like, done up. She's not wearing a lot of makeup. She's, like, truly beautiful.
You know what sucks?
Like,
is she's
ruined this.
she actually was a pretty decent actress too.
Yeah.
She was. If you guys have ever seen, goddamn, it's called Bobby. Rent it or get it illegally, but it's about Bobby Kennedy, and it's all about the day he got shot. And there's a ton of great actors in it. Shia LaBeouf, De Niro. Like, there's so many people in it, but she's in it, and she's really good in it. It's kind of an artsy film.
Also, if you think she's hot at this point, go watch her SNL skit when she hosted.
Yes, it was right around the time.
When
Right.
she was Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that, please YouTube Lindsay Lohan as Hermione Granger. You will not be disappointed.
Well, she hosted because Lorne Michaels was director of this movie, so this is like an SNL
That's
movie.
what I'm saying.
So
Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
SNL in this. But that's what I'm saying. If you haven't, go watch her as Hermione. It is
and if anyone has listened to us,
spectacular.
I'm a huge fan of Saturday Night Live. Maybe not recently, but Saturday Night Live is fucking great. And this was like Lorne Michaels, one of his last hurrahs. That is just a great movie. Night at the Roxbury's is a fucking great movie. I think
I love
Coneheads.
Night at the Roxbury's.
Superstar's a good movie too.
I remember
10
doing these
grams.
in high school.
Yeah. That's one of those things you're always like, oh, I hope I don't get one. It's so embarrassing. But secretly you're like,
Yeah,
fuck, I want one.
Here. I don't even give a fuck. What the fuck? Banner got one? Why?
None for Gretchen Wieners. I think it's hilarious that her last name is Wieners also.
Wiener.
Wiener.
That's just easy though. Hey, give me a hand job, I'll marry you. So your last name isn't Wiener, it's Geiger.
Okay, I love this, but when they're in their Santa outfits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Every time I hear Jingle Bell Rock now, all I think of is Rachel McAdams and Amanda Seyfried and whoever the fuck plays Gretchen Wieners and Lindsay Lohan in her fucking sexy Santa outfit every single
Yeah.
time.
Tim Meadows is hilarious, though.
The thing that Tim Meadows is so good at is he knows his role, and he stays in his lane. He doesn't do too much. He does just enough.
And also, I forget that the janitor from Scrubs
Mhm.
is Lindsay Lohan.
Is her dad.
Yeah. I forgot about that too. Good God.
Who is, if you don't watch Scrubs, watch it, but he's one of the best characters.
He is the best character. In my opinion, he really is who makes that show.
Do you know, and we're going to get a Scrub fun facts, did you know originally he was meant to be a imaginary character? And he was so popular that they made him a real character. If you go back and rewatch the first season of Scrubs, no one interacts with the janitor other than JD. It was only after the second season that they made him an actual character.
I do remember that.
Yeah, guys, you guys are cool. Can we get back to like the suits these chicks are wearing now while you're talking about Scrubs?
So then the other favorite shows I have is I love How I Met Your Mother. I love Simpsons.
This is great too. This is great too.
The
Kevin
rappers
G.
the nerdy rappers.
Oh, Kevin G.
He no high school would allow that.
You think any high school would allow what the plastics you're about to wear on
No,
screen?
but what I'm saying, I remember because I hosted talent show. Me and Horns hosted talent show.
I remember
what
that.
People would do is they either auditioned with stuff like that, and people were like, "We told them in their auditions you can't do that."
You can't do that.
But then once they're on,
They can do
audition
whatever
stuff,
they
yeah,
want.
dude, you can't control that.
Banner, they would allow them wearing this. Think about all your cheerleaders or dance team that you had in high school. I mean, they wore next to nothing.
Yeah,
I don't know. They wore a little bit more than this.
Our dance team would like wear something like this to do a Santa Claus thing, probably.
I wouldn't say we went to a strict high school, but when it came to stuff like this, they were a little bit more conservative.
It's not
They
the
what?
skirt.
It's not the skirt. Honestly, it's the straps.
Strap. That was a weird thing.
It was a really weird thing. They wouldn't.
People.
Your straps had to be like 2 finger lengths thick.
But technically, because this isn't school, look. It looks like the skirts. You know, the fingertip rule. Did you have that, Geiger, for girls? Like their fingertips standing up had to match the bottom of their skirt.
Sorry, I'm not listening to anything you say right now.
Okay,
Amy Poehler.
Absolutely steals the scene.
Okay, she makes this scene, dude. Seriously, Amy Poehler's so good in this.
Gretchen Wieners totally just grabbed Regina George's tits.
Oops, did I do that?
This is one of those scenes where we're not going to talk and just watch, and nobody's going to be mad about it.
Are we gonna watch or masturbate? Which one? I just want to be. I just want us all to conjoin on this.
Talk about being quick on your feet. The CD messes up, and you just improv it. This scene right here is where Lindsay Lohan, Caddy, where her character changes.
Yep, she realizes
she is a plastic at this point.
I think she was all about the sabotage
until right then.
Because this is when she just like
starts wearing slutty clothes.
For all our listeners right now, and I know there's some young boys listening, just keep fucking, dude. Just wrap it up because one day you can't anymore. So if you're in high school or college, just keep doing it, dude. Just keep doing it. And women, protect yourselves. Men are fucking pigs. They're terrible.
Women don't keep doing it. Men keep
so
trying.
Fetch.
I love that. Probably one of the most quoted.
I say it all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
all the time.
That's a meme now. Like,
what's crazy? Like,
is great. You can't sit with us. There's a lot of great one-liners from this movie. Okay, I don't think belly shirts were allowed in my high school. I'll say that.
Those weren't allowed after.
Shoulders weren't allowed for us. And we went to public school.
Yeah, we went to public. Belly shirts stopped being allowed as soon as Britney Spears' fuck was that song?
Hit Me Baby.
Yeah, Hit Me Baby One More Time came out.
For us, it was shoulders, no stomachs,
and then the fingertip rule.
Fingertip for skirts.
No shoulders. Cycling was Moses your homeroom teacher? Fuck, were you in a Catholic school? What the hell was your deal?
He was. Moses really did a great job.
We had a great education.
He showed me his rod.
His theory on evolution was revolutionary.
Noah was your substitute teacher. It's like, all you guys got it wrong. I could fit way more animals on that on my ark. I don't know what kind of calculator you're using.
Army of Skanks.
Oh. It is true. If you take anyone, I don't care. I know high school has changed a lot since we've been in there. But if you take anything, they only have like 3 points. You take 2 of those points away, and they're like nerds.
Okay, that's one of my favorite parts. Like, it's so subtle. Like, swim team practice.
Swim team practice.
Will be in the projection room. Like,
why?
And he doesn't even question it.
Like, why would that happen?
Sense. He's like, oh, okay.
I want to know how they get in the production room with nobody knowing.
This too.
My purse. I think he's headed for the projection room.
Above the auditorium.
God.
He's just too...
This is when they catch the coach, right?
Yeah.
Dude, Trent Pack's kind of got it going on too.
Dude, Trent Pack, I would probably take Trent Pack out for some sushi. And that's not racist. Everyone loves sushi.
Yeah, if that's racist, then Kevin G calling Lindsay Lohan Africa is racist also.
That's shoulders and cleavage. That wouldn't be allowed in high school.
Shoulders, cleavage, knees, and toes.
Knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Cleavage was allowed in high school, though, I believe.
I mean, it just.
If you could cover up your shoulders.
I think what Lindsay Lohan is wearing in this scene could possibly work.
Depends on what mood the teacher is in.
Well, technically, it would be allowed because in some girls it wouldn't be cleavage because they don't have the goods.
Yeah, some girls didn't develop till a little later.
It's true. I'll give you that.
And this
This scene right here is one of my. This is like, if you sum up like high school becoming a man into that high school years, teenage years for me, this is it.
This is when Batman finally, went to Lucius Fox and got a fucking suit. Is what happened here.
Yep. So, and I can't. It's so like, and what's happened to Lindsay Lohan? This is her peak, and then it was just all.
It is insane to me.
Right into the trash. See, and I'm not joking. Like, now when she does herself up more, I found her less attractive.
I'd agree with that.
Like in this, like I find her more pretty when she didn't have the makeup on.
I don't know. That
man.
skirt is rocking.
I mean, no, I'm not looking at her face there. No. That skirt is incredible.
I'm a fan of the 45-year-old cheerleading coach that looks like Fergie on fucking coke. So that's just me.
I'm a fan of her here coming up when she's just shit-faced at the party. I don't know, weird, but
When she
With
throws
the-
up.
With the choker and the fucking
yeah.
dress. I think we're getting in line with that. I think we're all fans on that one. There should be a sports bar for that. There's a ton of fans. Aaron Samuels, like, you're Brandon Routh enough to look enough to be in this movie. Does he look just like Brandon Routh?
No, you don't know who Brandon Routh is? He was Superman in Superman Returns.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't say just like him, but like you can convince me they're cousins.
He's a C- version of Brandon Routh.
Which isn't a bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad about that.
In high school, if I had to retake calculus just to fuck a chick that looks like her, I'd retake calculus.
Yeah, I'd retake calculus. I didn't know if that was a question or.
Everything
Wait, that's
better.
assuming
Everything
either of you
second
took
time around. You know
calculus.
what I mean?
I took calculus. Yeah,
Better. Everything's easier the second time around. You know.
I was in remedial reading, but I took calculus.
So
you
did
can
you
read
guys ever have?
numbers.
Did you guys ever have study groups where like this happened where you kiss a chick?
I did, but it was a boy.
What? I distinctly remember if I invited a girl to study, it was understood on both ends. Like there was no studying that was going to be done. We'd
yeah,
both do
I
that
could
for- especially in college.
I can
College
study
is a
on-
different league.
Hey, come over to my dorm. We have it, and then it would never happen.
It's. I don't get why chicks are like, oh, I just thought you wanted to study. I'm like, yeah, I turned porn on so I can study. Why the fuck would I want you here?
There was
Study-
one time I remember I did study with a girl, and she invited me over to her sorority, and we were hanging out in their common room to study, and that was totally like
Torture?
yeah, because I was like nothing can happen. We're in a common room. Like what the fuck?
There's just naked pillow fights going all over
Yeah, I
you.
wish.
She's
An all carb
Anyone.
diet. What Lindsay
Christina,
Lohan's wearing
stop
right
it,
now
man.
definitely wouldn't be allowed. The cleavage,
Stop
the belly shirt,
Stop
the skirt. No way.
181.
Do you guys find Amanda Seyfried attractive?
Absolutely, she's so dumb. It's awesome.
Okay, not the character, her. I.
Oh yeah.
I not really.
That's not an insult to her. Like she's a beautiful.
She's
person,
pretty.
but I just don't find. Jeff and I have a disagreement on this.
I think she has a
I-
pretty good singing voice, and when she grabs her tits like that, it's really helping
Yeah,
her
that
case.
changes things. You know what? Now that I've seen that, I am.
You asked at the wrong time. I think she's more prettier than Lindsay Lohan in this movie.
Again, it's Lindsay Lohan with fucking makeup there, though.
God, in high school, just don't care, dude, and you'll get laid so much.
Amy Poehler. You guys need some snacks or a condom?
Amy Poehler looks good there.
Amy Poehler always looks good, man.
Yeah.
Her and Tina Fey just don't age.
I haven't seen Amy Poehler in a minute. I'll have to be honest.
What? She's been in something here fairly recently.
She was. Now I can't think of it.
So the secretary naming shit, this is a perfect role for Phyllis from The Office, and she was just a little too early for it.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Remember Prom King and Queen? God.
I can honestly say I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
We didn't have that at our school.
We didn't have a prom.
The only
king?
thing we had was Morp King and Queen.
Oh, that's right.
We didn't do prom.
Still don't remember
we
that.
We did homecoming.
There was homecoming, and that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then the morp, yeah, with the
Morp was the joke one.
the
though.
joke, yeah, where the girls asked the guys, and they was all dressed up like silly.
I was only nominated my senior year, which is weird because the 3 years prior, I always like kind of ended it with a chick, and then the 1 year I was going to end it with her, and I decided not to, and all of her friends voted for me. So that's
Wait, you were
that's
prom
a
king?
no, I wasn't. I was just nominated, but it felt good to be nominated.
You're
Don't
such a
fucking-
loser.
You're like
I
that
was
Oscar
nominated,
person. Like,
God
it just
damn
felt
it.
nice to be
Yeah,
nominated.
it's nice to be noticed.
to be nominated. There's
They
so
probably
many.
just wanted to see a 300-pound lard up there. They thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Did you have to? Did they upcharge you for having to order 2 tuxes to wear? Because they had to sew them together.
Sorry, I was like Lindsay Lohan's wearing another tit shirt. What'd you say?
Okay, can I say something? Like, this isn't how grades work. So she's obviously been in the semester for a while.
You're getting A's,
And then you
get
quizzes.
2 quizzes, and you're failing the
Your
class.
grades probably just
Not
dropped
even,
to
she
a
didn't even
B.
fail. She had a D.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, she's like, your parents need to know you're failing.
Tina Fey's like, I know what you're thinking. I wear tit shirts and I'm going to make it in this world. And yeah, you're fucking right. It'll be better to have tits and be good at math, but.
I'm a pusher.
Guys, I know I'm a little drunk right now, but how good does that fucking donut look that she's eating?
Yeah. Okay, that's why I love Tina Fey, because she's like a real chick. Like, again, 30 Rock, she's always eating
Yeah.
food.
So, okay, you like Lindsay Lohan, but would you be afraid to have sex with her and marry her because you'd have redheaded kids? I'm just going to ask.
That's not why today I'd be scared to have sex with
Yeah.
her. I'd be scared
Honestly,
to have sex
that's
with her what I'd catch.
yeah, that's the least of my worries if it were today. If it were 2004, you might have an
If it
argument.
was 2004, I wouldn't know what the hell I was doing, but I'd still go for it.
Banner, you look like a fucking caveman, and they might have you might have red-haired caveman children.
I see
You're
some
not saying-
red hair in his hair right now.
Yeah, I got a little bit of red in my beard.
Okay.
My mom had red hair. Red hair.
I know who your mom is, Ronnie. Trust me.
Oh.
Hey,
Should I call you daddy?
major plastic
Only
sabotage.
she does. Only she does.
By the way, I'm wearing Zelda socks.
Those are bitching.
I saw that. I was like, I forgot about those.
God damn.
Regina George definitely looks 26 right there.
Yeah, like it's something you can't unsee.
Once you know, you can't unsee
I
it.
love the
little sister.
Watch it, and no one
What's
even
going
thinks about it.
See, this doesn't work. I'm like, okay, she gained 5 pounds, but she's still hotter than like 98% of the chicks in the high school.
I mean, yeah, that's why it's for them. 5 pounds is like hell, but they don't. You can't.
You can't tell me what Gretchen is wearing right now does not.
Oh
Is
my
not-
god.
Yeah. It's Siegfried.
Fine. All right. Rank the 4.
It's impossible to do. It's
man-
absolutely impossible.
Seafried 1, McAdams 2, Gretchen Wieners 3,
Wait, are you saying for this scene or in general in this movie?
In the movie.
Wow. Because Lohan in the first half of the movie, before she tries to be plastic.
Amanda Seyfried is the prettiest girl in this movie, I think.
No, Rachel McAdams is the prettiest.
She's fourth. Amanda's fourth. You got Gretchen, Lohan, McAdams, Siegfried.
See, this is why it would be a good fucking dating pair, because we all like the different chicks. It'd work.
And we would leave Hornacek with the one none of us wanted.
Right. And she's hot, so he would be fine with it.
He would be fine with it.
He's like, just looking at whichever. Like, how much
He's
is
like,
she
hey,
eating?
I know how to do Michael Caine. And she's like, I don't know who that is. Like, well, I know how to do it.
Don't forget the Bane impression, too.
That's me. I do Bane.
Oh, he does Bane all the time.
What? I do Bane.
I mean, I know
Bane.
you do Bane, but he does.
He does Marky Mark a lot too.
Who?
Both of you, actually.
Yeah, both of us do. Yeah.
Is butter a carb? You're wearing sweatpants.
Oh, Amanda Seyfried's so hot.
See,
I know she doesn't have her tits hanging out, but she is fucking gorgeous.
She looks too much like a girl I knew in high school for me to ever think she's pretty.
I was thinking the same thing.
I don't find that girl pretty. Not in a bad way.
High school together, so I don't know that chick, so I like her.
Yeah. To me, she just looks way too identical to someone.
I don't. Dude, Gretchen Wieners could be a number one too. I mean, they're all fucking gorgeous.
I'm just telling you, I
just love this fat girl going fat.
She's got a fat ass, but not in a bad way.
No, I love fat asses. See, I just don't like. Yeah, it's just like look. I remember girls dressing like that. I do remember that. But like girls, what they used to do is they would wear that like little jacket, like a thing.
Yeah, they'd have like a little over thing, and then they could get
lunch. Then they could get away with it. That was something guys never had to deal with. It was like I would wear just like a hoodie.
Yeah.
Basketball shorts. Everyone would. We would wear two basketball shorts. You remember that?
Yep.
That way,
Yep.
basketball shorts
Under your jeans.
What's
You
that?
still be in good shape. Like when you're in gym class and shit, chicks would look at you like, "Oh man, he's in good shape." Why didn't Aaron Samuel just fuck her? I don't understand.
Because he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I know you don't know what it's like to be just a nice person who respects women.
Yeah, I don't. What's that like? Why don't you? Can you Wikipedia me the page so I can read about it?
What, the Wikipedia page for respecting women?
I was so drunk I can't even say Wikipedia. Oh God.
Guy,
Must be
you're getting to D2 banner level,
Nothing's ever
and
gonna
I
be-
love it.
No, D3 banner was the one where you were like, where do they stay?
I was pretty hammered for that one too.
Oh, I love it.
This is
If
the
you
best
were-
in high school. You're like, I'm having a small get together, and literally everybody shows up.
Yeah. That is Banner's party right there.
Do you guys know the story of when I threw a house party at Hornacek's house while he and his parents were, her mom was out of
I was
town?
there.
Yeah. Well, okay, in my defense, that truly was supposed to be a small get-together. And then I'll never forget, and Jeff knew
Yeah.
that you and Brett and like two others were coming over. And then
Yeah,
of a
Brett Berry
sudden-
was there too. I
Yeah.
forgot.
And then all of a sudden, people found it because we were the first year in college. And then all of a sudden, people started coming in.
Yep.
And I was like, uh-oh. And that
It
turned
was a
into
small get
rage.
together. It was a small get together. Everyone there was below 120 pounds.
It really was like it was such a fuck up. Like I felt so bad. And
I don't think anything broke, and I think we had it
Jeff's-
cleaned up
no,
pretty.
there was- we cleaned it up, and that someone broke something outside, a glass, and Jeff's mom found it, and then I confessed, and and Jeff was. I remember I told Jeff half of it, but I didn't want to like upset him because they were in Georgia or whatever. But yeah, that turned into something I never meant to happen. It was. It was this.
Man. Is there anything hotter than a chick with a shirt and you can see her bra over it with the choker?
I mean, there's a lot of things hotter. I've seen some ridiculous.
I don't know,
porn.
man. I love when they have like a shirt like that, and like the bra is like clearly like I'm wearing a bra, and she has a choker. That's hot as
I
fuck.
feel like it was hot in high school when we hadn't seen boobs or bras before.
I don't know, man. I think it's hot right now.
I mean, you are like 20 beers in.
Oh. I don't know.
Remember
Pissed
when
off Regina George has
like-
kind of got it going too.
I just never. I don't know about you guys. I never really partied like this in high school.
Not
like,
in
we
high
would
school.
drink and stuff, but like nothing like
Nothing
this.
like this.
Like once college happened and we were back in town, yeah, this shit happened. But I don't think I
No,
ever
this
went
is-
to one rager in high school.
Midwest.
What's that
In
guy?
the Midwest is high school for me.
What was? Sorry,
In the Midwest, this is high school for me.
we're all from the Midwest,
No, Oklahoma's not the Midwest.
dude. It is the Midwest.
Then what is Oklahoma?
South.
No,
No.
fuck that.
We're-
We're not the South.
We're like
No,
we're
Tulsa's
literally
the-
50 miles south of Missouri.
Tulsa is the border between Midwest. Fine, give Oklahoma City South. Tulsa's not the South. We're giving away a lot of information of where we are right now. Now people are gonna come after us.
All right, if you guys are Aaron Samuels right here,
He's a good guy.
You'd fuck
man.
her, right?
Oh, I mean, I would. But
Just put her left hand on your penis and see what
okay,
happens.
I'm gonna say something here. I've literally been in a situation before. This is when I was studying in Germany, and I was with this chick, and we were kind of going at it. She was drunk, but I was drunk too, and she threw up. And after she threw up, she wanted to keep going, and I said, "Okay, no, this is bad." Like I can't blame Aaron Samuels here for not going for it, because once that happened, I was like, "Okay, that's too much." Germany, man, it was crazy.
I think that's one of those fight or flight things. You never know how you're going to react until you're
Until it
in the
happens.
moment.
Getting thrown up kind of on really just ends the deal for me.
I don't
Or
know. At that
seeing
point,
someone throw up.
at that point, I think you might be past the point of no return.
Yeah, that's true.
That's happened to everyone, chick or guy, when you're like, I think I'm doing okay, and then you're like, I'm gonna throw up all over the fucking floor.
Yeah, you get 5-second warning. You're like, yeah.
But dude, honestly, she threw up and you're just gonna leave? Like, what a fucking douche.
And Regina George just walked in. Honestly, he had a shot at a threesome.
But he knew
You
she
should-
was using him.
If I was throwing up, I want a girl to take care of me. She's throwing up. Take care of her. Fuck.
Yeah, in college you still have a curfew. My curfew is never 1 o'clock though.
I never had a curfew.
You
I was the youngest child, and my parents knew all my friends had curfews, so they knew I
So
had
they
to
knew
be
you-
home when everyone else had.
yeah.
to be.
Worst case, you're at their house.
Right, like I would sleep over at Jeff's house
Yeah.
or something like that.
I'd always call my house and hopefully my mom answers like, Mom, I met a really nice girl and we're just kind of talking and stuff and I'll be home later. And she's like, oh, okay, what's her name? And then my mom would look through my kindergarten pictures trying to pick her out.
You'd be like, Drew.
She's this trailer trash that has, that's dressed like a whore.
You guys have a lot of Christmas presents.
Yeah. Brooke Banner's mom did not follow the rule for how many gifts you're supposed to get an individual.
If you come to our house, we have one book present under our Christmas tree.
That's better than nothing.
We didn't buy it. It came in the mail.
Who came up with the choker? Like for
It's
girls.
back,
Who came
by
up
the
with-
Yeah, it's come full circle.
I know it's back. My wife has wore it the last couple weeks. Like
Dude,
I know
you
it's
could-
Congratulations.
You wore it. Don't act like you didn't put it on for fun.
Yeah, I wore it, licked my hand, and pretend I was a lion. You're right. But why is it like what is it? Like why is it cool?
I mean, you clearly like it.
Yeah, but what if a ball gag was cool for guys? Like would we wear it?
I mean, I have before. made me popular.
Wait, that's not
Yeah.
cool.
What world are you living in the deep south?
This is savage too.
Also-
how else are you supposed? How else are you supposed to get groceries without a ball gag in your mouth?
Could you imagine walking into a grocery store? Also,
Are
this
these
is,
apples organic?
This is
this
savage.
is such a play to do to
To
herself.
do it to yourself.
She's a fugly slut. Fugly was a word. I remember that.
Yeah,
in school.
I don't know that this was necessarily a
I don't.
like twist in the movie, but
It was a little bit of a
definitely
twist.
definitely didn't
You
see it
clearly
coming.
think she was doing cash.
Yeah,
But fugly was a word that only existed in high school. I don't think I ever heard fugly again.
and it only existed in like certain people would say it.
That and frumpy. Do you remember frumpy?
No, I don't know.
I remember girls saying frumpy all the time.
I don't even know what frumpy is.
Yeah, it's one. Same like fugly.
Banner, this is a twist though. Whenever I saw this, I didn't know she was gonna pull this
No,
shit.
and it's a brilliant move.
Yeah.
The fake sabotage. The inside job. 9/11.
Fat whore. Obviously, we're not high school girls, other than Cycly. But like,
not in years.
how common are these burn books in high schools? I'm actually really curious about that.
I mean, girls hate each other, but I don't think they actually write it down most of the
I
time.
will say, when I was in elementary school, I did scratch out people I didn't like and like circle people I liked. That was 1 year. I was like probably. in,
You're
like,
a
third or
fucking
fourth grade.
plastic.
When I was in third grade.
You're a
I
plastic.
can find the yearbook. I'll show it to you.
But I mean, I remember hanging out with like 5 girls or something, and they would just talk
Will
shit.
brag
On,
much?
That's shut him up.
Wait, what? Yeah. Why'd you stop talking?
I remember having a line of girls that wanted to have sex with me, and I would talk to them in between. Yeah, you're right. I brag a lot.
I remember with 5 chicks, and they were like, "Oh, your dick is so big." Oh.
They're like, man, Geiger, your dick is as big as your tummy.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. You're so fucking funny. It'd be funnier if you did a voice like Jeff. It'd be awesome.
Oh, hey, I'm Jeff. Hey, look at me, I'm Jeff.
Geiger's dick is so big.
I hope you listen to this. It's like, I don't even do voices that much. I don't know why you guys are fucking douchebags. I'm like, what are
Hey,
you
I'm Jeff.
talking
I
about?
don't really do voices that much. Hey, I'm Jeff. Hey.
Why are you like juggling balls when you do it?
That's what Jeff does.
You're literally like juggling like
Have
a
you
clown.
never seen me do impressions of people? That's always
Oh,
what I do. Oh, hey,
I-
I'm Jeff.
See the toaster strudel.
And this is so, like...
It's
brilliant.
savage, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Printing copies everywhere.
this is
So
why I'm
when a
glad
girl-
I'm not a high school girl. She made out with a hot dog.
Here's the
It
difference
was one
between
time.
girls and guys. You would be like, made up with the hot dog. Hell,
Hell
I
yeah,
did.
dude. That's what's up.
Best makeout sesh I ever had.
So, Banner, you have an office. When a girl wears a cleavage shirt, where do you look?
What? Why does it matter if I have an office?
Yeah,
or
wait,
not?
I'm confused on the setup
Because
there.
a girl sits down and probably talks to you during the day or something.
I don't know how many girls are wearing cleavage in your job.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you have chicks at your job?
Yeah, I mean, I work with some people, the female sex, but no high school girls with cleavage. Jesus.
I want a high school girl showing cleavage to walk in your office. You're like, why
I
are
say-
you here?
Right, so this fucking movie commentary is off the fucking rails, and we need to stop it and re-fucking do it. This is terrible. But how many girls on cleavage shirts do you have in your fucking office, Banner?
Don't you just? I like the answer to your question should be, I don't know. You look them in the eyes.
Yeah.
Like a normal
I mean, I guess
fucking
I just
human?
conduct a business
Banner,
as
for your
usual.
children, I'm asking you, do you look them at?
On the one time it's ever happened, or 0 times.
Because this movie has been going on for an hour and a fucking half, and I couldn't tell you what Lindsay Lohan's eye colors were, but I could tell you about her left boob freckle.
All right,
So
tell
I
me
don't-
about her left boob.
I would
boob
love to
freckle.
know more about her left boob freckle. Also, this book just turned this high school into a riot.
Okay, Phyllis is a skinnier
She
here.
is.
But that's not
That's
Phyllis.
not
That's not
Phyllis.
Phyllis at all. You lied to
No,
us.
I said that she missed the fucking boat because if The Office came out this year, that would be her role. But that was
okay. I thought you said that
I
was
got
Phyllis.
you.
I was like,
okay.
that one button on her shirt's barely hanging on too.
like, give it up, Button. Stop trying.
Yeah.
Tim Meadows right here.
Yeah, the button needs to be like Conor McGregor and just tap out. I mean, he's got.
You're fighting a losing battle there, brother.
I did not leave the South Side for this.
And the PE teacher's smart, dude. Go after the Asian chicks. They can barely speak English. There's
Plus,
no
you can
way.
never tell an
They-
Asian girl's age.
Yeah, they're either like 19 or 62.
Banner, I think it's sophomore girls. I think they're sophomores.
No,
No, they're
No, they're
juniors.
juniors. He literally just said all junior girls.
And also, the movie ends with
yeah, the movie ends with them their
being
senior year.
seniors, Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I know I'm right.
Button, give it up.
Yeah, can her button finally give it up?
Please. Is that Josh from Drake and Josh?
No.
Or Drake? Which one is it?
No. Josh is the
It's Josh.
Yeah.
Though one that
Drake-
used to be fat that's not fat now. That's actually a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
But this was like 10 years after. He was like 10 years
this-
after
yeah.
this.
But I just love that he snuck in. And then at one point he was like, she doesn't even go to the school. That's such a school thing to do. Though, you're not going to have your spling fling. But we already paid the DJ because school
Already
budgets are
paid-
just
They're
like
so
that. Like,
tight.
We have to pay it. So.
Well, if you don't
Yeah.
use it, you'll lose
Yeah,
it.
So,
What's that?
are you talking to me
Yeah.
He has no idea.
about what?
I don't know the last thing you said 10 seconds ago.
Oh, I said, yeah, we already paid the DJ, so that'd be a sunk cost if we're gonna have it anyway.
Yeah.
I was just adding to your point. We have such great chemistry, and
Yes,
let's
we
keep
clearly
it.
do. You should have just come over, man.
I'm on my way.
I just have a heavy flow.
I love.
And
I
he's
love
like,
the-
okay, I think my expertise.
I can't do this. Tina Fey, take over.
I love to look at the extras in this movie because anyone that's been to high school, like the extras are like fucking gorgeous too. Like there's no. If you've been to a high school, I don't care how big it is. Like you might have 5 girls that are really pretty. Like these, there's like 20 girls in this scene that are like fucking gorgeous. And Tina Fey.
And Tina Fey.
And Tina Fey. Plus,
Tina Fey's the girl you want to marry and take home to mom and dad.
yeah, you got Lindsay Lohan. You got, what is it? Fuck, Kill, Marry. Lindsay Lohan, Amy Poehler, and Tina Fey.
In this movie
In
or
this-
now, today?
Okay, Banner. Fuck, kill, Mary. Go.
That's my
Okay,
question.
in this movie or today? I just need that defined. Or answer both.
Cycly, what do you think?
Okay,
This
if it's
movie-
today, kill Lindsay Lohan.
100%.
Fuck Tina
we
Fey, marry
can't do
Amy Poehler.
today because
Ooh.
everyone would.
But
Okay.
if it's in the movie, marry Tina Fey, fuck Lindsay Lohan, kill Amy Poehler.
No.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That's what I'm saying. So it depends. I would marry Amy Poehler today. I would fuck Tina Fey. I would fuck Tina Fey and kill Lindsay Lohan.
Okay,
But
no,
in
no,
that
no, no.
movie.
Today, kill Lindsay Lohan.
Yep, exactly.
In this movie, fuck Lindsay Lohan.
Right, I agree.
In this movie, I would say marry Tina Fey.
That's what I said.
Today, probably fuck Tina Fey.
That's exactly what I said.
And then in this movie,
you disagreed with me. 100%. That's literally verbatim the scenario I just gave. And you go, no.
I don't think I understood your question.
All right, your turn, Geiger.
So I would kill Lindsay Lohan.
Wait,
Wait, today or in the movie?
Yes.
Wow.
And for
Bold.
both?
I would fuck all the Asian actresses.
Yep,
because
yep.
You left it on the table. Hey, I'm set in the second round. You're giving me a quarterback, and I would marry Amanda Seyfried.
Yep, saw that coming a mile away. It's called foreshadowing right there. He's been talking about her all movie.
Oh my god, yeah, she's great. I love her in this. And in Ted, I hated Ted too, but she was the only person good in it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Yeah, I
about
forgot she was in that.
First thing you thought you were talking about Tina Fey, I was like, I don't recall that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you chill out on. I know you love Tina Fey. What's your deal? You love Tina. I like Tina Fey.
Amanda
you love.
Seyfried in that. Sorry. So funny. Who's ever called a slut? She's like excited.
Yeah.
I love the catch. Like, okay, the Broforce Squad did this catch thing.
None of us would get caught.
No one would catch anyone at all.
We would just fall flat on our backs just like we do every other Wednesday night when we get hammered.
Nate Thurman might get caught. That's the only person.
Because he's an American hero.
Yeah.
We would feel obligated to catch Nate Thurman.
I think I'd rather catch Brett than Nate.
I'd let Brett Berry fall in a heartbeat. Brett Berry probably talks more shit to me than anybody. But he's so nice about it, which is the most frustrating part.
Talker of all time. Do you even go to this school?
No, but I have a lot of feelings.
How did they even get it?
She also looks like she's 40.
Do you even go to
Regina George.
I'm sorry that everybody's so jealous of me.
That's her.
So if they redo this movie, kind of like Return of the Jedi, there'll be a Matt Geiger fucking clone being ready to catch her right there.
Well, have you not learned anything?
God, Regina, you're such a
Talking
bitch.
shit like that.
See, I mean, she's hot in this, but she's such a fucking bitch.
I mean,
I mean,
she
think
does a
of all
good
the
job. That's her role.
Think of all the stupid shit we do as guys, man. You can't pick her. She'll get pissed at everything you do.
Yeah. It's true. She's the kind of girl that in 5 years after this event, so talking junior, maybe senior in college, she's going to end up with the nerdy guy. The engineer that's going to be making six figures and is never home. But they have 3 kids.
Oh yeah.
She's
We all know the chick in high school that was really good looking. She's still good looking, and she's married to not a very good looking guy because he has money and he's the only one that'll put up with her fucking shit.
So I'm pretty sure we're all talking about Amy Poehler's character in this movie. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a fun mom.
Yeah, except in
obviously-
real life, they're fat.
Yeah.
Fucking Amy Poehler.
In the background. Yeah, that skirt Lindsay Lohan is wearing. Jesus Christ.
It's insane. It's insane to know that, someone's just more popular because they have bigger boobs. That's not true in life.
No, that's true.
Oh,
That's
it's definitely
not
true in life.
I don't know, man. There are some girls that had huge tits that were not popular.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name? I'll look them up on Facebook.
I mean, this was in high school.
Yeah,
Why are my
I
tribal
know.
vases under the sink?
They don't shrink like muscle. What?
I mean, they might sag a little more, but
Anna Gessner is great in this too.
yeah, the
and
she's SNL, right?
Yeah.
Man, they're so I didn't even realize.
No.
It's funny to see him being like a caring character.
This is
She's
how
afraid
Banner
of
will be once his daughter's older. It's like, listen, your mom's pissed. I really don't care, but I'm gonna act like I'm really serious right now.
Yeah.
Because there's a good chance I'll get laid for the first time in a month.
She might put out if I give you a talking to. So we're gonna talk for about 10 minutes, and have a toaster strudel.
I hear your friend's dad invented them. He's a genius.
So is Gretchen Wiener seeing anybody?
You're
You think
telling
it's
me
her?
there's a shot. Hold on, has he fucked the high school PE coach? No.
Does she know a janitor on Scrubs?
I was such a good character, they made me a permanent character.
I was never grounded. That was just not a thing. Maybe it's because my parents were immigrant parents. I don't know.
Oh, I was
Were
grounded
you guys? Did you guys
all
have
the
groundings?
time, yeah. But I was also the oldest kid.
Geiger, were you ever grounded?
No. I was the only child. I couldn't do no wrong.
Yeah.
Where is she getting all these fucking wardrobes at?
Forever 21?
Well,
Yeah.
fuck, they're like,
Old Navy.
she went from wearing a polo that my dad would wear, an XL,
Express.
because you
The
know
buckle?
I'm fat. My dad's fatter, but now she's
Charlotte
wearing.
Roos?
We're just gonna keep interrupting with different stories.
He's so drunk he doesn't even know that we're interrupting him, though.
I know, like, fuck you guys.
I knew you were drunk when you called me, and I was like, "Was that an accident?" Man.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They accused her of being a drug dealer.
Uh,
I mean, it's true though. If you're the principal and some of that book end up being true,
Yeah,
you have to. You have to
Aaron Samuels is getting to the bottom of it. Don't worry.
like that one
Yes.
chick is a biatch. That's totally true. So they have to check into every allegation.
Aaron Samuels has 4 layers on, so he
The
probably
only thing
knows-
he's missing is a popped collar right now. Or all the popped collars.
Okay, so if you were Aaron Samuels, would you care?
No, not at all.
I mean, it's. I don't think it's that he cares. I think it's that he's in shock that she'd even stoop to a level of accusing a teacher of selling.
She has a big
drugs.
assistant class. She looks hot. Why would you care?
I mean, I would be upset if that anyone did something like that to a teacher who didn't deserve
Guys,
it.
that blanket that she
You
had,
take-
that furry
take her on a
blanket,
date later. It's like,
looks so warm and comfy.
You would take her on a date later. It's like, I'm surprised you took me on a date after what I said. What did you say in class? Oh, I'm like, I don't even remember that at all. There's got to be a Reddit thing on this that the only reason he's standing up for Tina Fey is because he wants to have sex with Tina Fey.
I mean, that's who he's really into.
Yeah.
It's the only reason that he took calculus was because Tina Fey was the teacher.
I know I can have sex with models, but I want bomb bod, so it's just my cross to bear.
You think he just had sex with them both?
At the same time. I'd do that if it was on the table.
It'd be very contrasting women.
What's up with the Lincoln Logs fucking contraption behind her? Who put that up?
Must have missed it. She is shaking her neck piece.
And she's literally pulling pieces off of the neck brace.
Would you go to prom with a girl like that in a neck brace? I would.
No way, not with the neck brace.
I love that.
If it was Rachel McAdams,
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm upset. I never did a ridiculous suit for one of the high school
I know.
dances.
I never did either, which is so funny because I literally wear a Hawaiian shirt every day of the week.
Oh yeah. Is there a Hawaiian tux?
I'm sure there is. I know there's a tux with flamingos on it.
Oh, that. If we went to a prom now, man.
Oh, we would.
We should have a friends prom.
We should. We should. Is there an adult prom we could go to?
let's do a French prom.
Or I'm in. I think the girls will be like, "That's so stupid."
Yeah. The girls would be like, okay, so we're just at Banner's house drinking beer, and
Dressed in really
all the
nice
guys
clothes.
are in suits, and we are just want to be in our pajamas.
Honestly, after being married, it's the only way we'll guarantee to get laid.
Is make a fake prom.
Make a fake prom just to
Hey,
buy
man.
them a corsage.
I didn't have sex
Hey.
after my real prom.
Hey babe, we're going to prom. I got a hotel room. You know what that means? We can cuddle all night.
I'm gonna fall asleep early, and it's gonna be great.
I was gonna say, like, so watching this movie, remember in your high school, you're so excited to have sex in different places, and now you're married. Like, you want to have sex, like, I don't know, on the porch or something. Just anywhere, anywhere's good.
I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty much bed or nowhere for me now. Like, it's so uncomfortable anywhere else.
We'll start in the kitchen for like 2 minutes and be like, all right, let's just go back to
Yep, we're going now.
But literally in high school, you'd have sex on a 2x4.
First of
Like,
all,
whatever.
Yeah, no, the back of the car was the only place I could go in high school.
I don't know. In high school, I'd have sex on a 2x4 if I could.
Amy Poehler.
in the back of
God.
all these scenes.
She might steal this movie. She's quickly rising the ranks of
She's great.
best character in the movie.
I was not a mathlete, but I was on academic team at our high school, and that was really fun.
Tell us more about it. Our
Yeah,
listeners
totally want to hear about that.
I was on the first team that beat because we're telling everyone where we're from tonight. I was on the first Union team to beat Booker T. Ever.
Wow.
It was a big. That was a big deal.
It's a big deal. But did you win the Mathletes High School Championship in Illinois?
I did not.
In
I was not on
2004?
mathletes, unfortunately.
Then shut the fuck up.
Damn it.
Yeah, did any of your classmates look like Lindsay Lohan?
Oh yeah, man. I fucked all of them that looked like Lindsay Lohan.
Dude, you break something
Nothing
every
was broken.
time you come to
Nothing
my
is
house.
broken.
This is the third time you've knocked something over.
Is this broken?
It looks
Is it
broken.
broken?
It's broken.
You're like earlier. It was not a CR. All of
Yeah.
a sudden,
Earlier, it was not Crown Royal.
it was a JB for Jim Beam, and now all of
Right?
a sudden it's CR.
Yeah, we got
On-
some time.
Thank Katie.
Same thing.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. Aaron Samuels' hair. It never approaches the limit. The limit doesn't
You-
exist.
Do girls really think like that? Like in high school? Like are they really into guys' hair and what they wear? Because of course, like guys, like we remember,
Their tits.
you know, your tits, basically. We can't tell you if your hair was pressed or not, but
I can tell you.
I love Kevin G just rips his shirt open.
I don't know how Banner over here feels. So I'm someone who has very different hair than I did in high school, and girls definitely comment on it. Girls pay attention to hair. You know how girls complain if we don't notice a haircut. Like my wife can come home with a completely different haircut. I probably wouldn't even notice it.
Not at least
Girls
early.
definitely notice hair.
but we notice if they bred the chicken or not. We don't notice if they cut off all their hair.
You're like, wow, is this cooked all the way through? It's a little bloody.
Okay, I'm about with you guys because Lindsay Lohan looks cool in a jacket. So I'm about with you guys. She's about to go from fourth to like second here in a
She
second.
looks prettier without makeup.
No
in
makeup,
the movie.
yeah.
I mean, like, or like, obviously it's a makeup, but like the
I
overdone.
I don't know if it's without makeup or she just looks prettier just dressed like casual.
Like normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're in a snowstorm with a chick and you put your jacket over, like, my God, you look gorgeous with like a jacket and a stocking cap on. That's when you know you found true love. But we're not looking for that in this movie.
2 gift certificates to basically the Waffle
Yeah.
House.
Hey, I would not say no to that right now.
No. I think we can all agree Gretchen is still number one.
I think she's your number one. I wouldn't agree with that.
She is tan.
This is way better than the Budweiser Jim Beam.
Way better. It's Christmas in a bottle, bro.
It is. I love when Tim Meadows, we just missed it, goes, you don't actually have to give a speech.
Yeah.
He's like, no one gives
You
a speech.
don't really have to give a speech. Just kind of take it away. So
And she just gives like a 5-minute long one.
Monologue, apologizing
Like,
to everybody.
Yeah, you don't have. Oh, that's right. It's not like, he's like smiling.
I'm
Literally
almost
in-
done, I swear. I literally just started, and I have 15 more bullet points I need to go over.
Tim Meadows and Amy Poehler are the very much like underlying fantastic.
They make the
characters
movie.
in this movie.
watch YouTube the best of Tim Meadows Saturday Night Live, and you will not be disappointed. He never leads a scene, but he is fantastic
He
in
was great
Saturday
as
Night Live.
Do you guys remember he was on Even Stevens?
Yep. He was the principal in that, too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Fucking Even Stevens, man. What happened to Even Stevens' sister? She was hot, too.
Ren.
Yeah.
You know who I was into in Even Stevens? Not his sister, his best friend Tawny or whatever. Remember the
Yeah.
half gothic girl?
Yeah,
we
I do
had?
remember her.
She was.
You like the Mean Girls, don't you, Cycly?
I do.
The one that'll like have sex with you, but then like cut you when you're sleeping.
Oh yeah, you know how much fun that is, and they put the choker on you. That's
Yeah.
that's what I like.
And you gag and you can't even breathe. It's so fun.
Tim Meadows again is like, please stop.
Yeah. I don't feel like you broke that in enough pieces to give to everybody.
I would take her to prom with a neck brace. I'm cool. Why is her parents there? Oh yeah, she's
She's
okay.
grounded.
Because she's grounded, but they don't know how to actually ground her.
Well, she left for mathletes.
But she didn't tell them because she was grounded.
Yeah, and she wasn't supposed to. Yeah, so they assumed she was at prom.
Okay, the gay guy's pretty funny in this too.
Yeah, I love the two of them right here.
No, he's great in this.
Oh, look at the guy in the background. He's got the '90s earring.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Wow.
I'm surprised he didn't have his shirt off with boxing gloves like 98 Degrees music video.
He's like Nick Lachey.
The hardest thing I ever had to do is tell myself that I wasn't in love with you. I'm like, is that a song? No, not yet.
It is now.
Walker Brothers.
Fucking Aaron.
Pancake House.
Walker
That sounds
Brothers
so
Pancake
good right
House.
now.
I
don't know
I
what
could
the fuck
totally
it
go
is
for
as a
some
pancake
pancakes.
house.
The thing about places like that is it's so greasy, like it instantly cures a hangover.
I know this has nothing to do with this movie, but are you guys waffle or pancakes, guys?
Waffle, because I don't like syrup.
Wow. Okay. Geiger.
Sorry, I was looking at tits again. What?
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
So wait, you don't eat syrup with waffles? I'm a waffle guy.
No,
I agree with
you
you. But I
can
put
eat-
syrup on waffles.
You can't eat
Well,
waffles without syrup, but the whole point of a waffle is that there's the honeycomb or like the little divots that you fill in with syrup. And since I don't like syrup, there's no point. So I might as well eat a pancake. Put a
But
little.
you said waffle over pancake.
No, I did. I said pancake over waffle.
No, you 100%.
Go back in the watch. The
I will.
tape.
I will pay. How much you want to bet? You said I said waffle or pancake, and you said waffle because I don't like syrup, which is why I came right back and said, why does that mean you like
Nope,
waffles?
I like pancakes better. Kevin G is a G. I'm just
Yeah, he
saying.
is a G.
feels really like Katie.
But first of all, can we put money on this because we are obviously gonna have to re-listen to
All
it.
right, $10.
$10
$10
that you did not say waffle.
$10 that I said pancake.
All right. I just made $10.
Aaron
everybody.
seemed to like. He didn't even really like Katie until she wore a cleavage shirt, and then he liked her, and then she was a bitch, and he just. I think he just likes her for her looks, and that's not right.
I do love this like little montage of all the
When they're
Gary
seniors.
McGrush now, like Regina George being a field.
Okay,
player.
I will give you Geiger
Yes.
right here. She moves up.
Yes. Thank you. This is
And
why
yeah.
she
any
moves up.
chick grabbing
There's a
their
30%
boobs.
chance it's raining.
Any chick.
You
grabbing-
could have a
But
girl that-
look at Gretchen.
She's
She's a-
Asian.
Oh, the straight hair, yeah.
No, no. And they were still real at that point.
Yeah, who knows what happened now? I love that she's dating the G.
I love the G.
I mean, technically, if they're fake, I mean, they're not worse, so they're still fine.
That's very true. Yeah, see, now they're seeing
There's
this.
the juniors.
I love how little the juniors
I know.
look compared to what they look like.
They
a
look
year
like
ago.
they're in like second grade.
Yeah. That's actually probably what actual juniors look like, though.
I wouldn't go to jail for any of those girls. Fuck that.
But you would for Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah. If she was 15,
No, I think she was
She's
20. I think she was like
22.
21, 22 in this.
That is a
I
great
know.
movie.
That was Mean Girls.
Great.
fuck.
movie. That's one of the top comedies out there. In just terms of like how well written it is.
It is. It's
Can I-
very, very well done. And the cast is out of this world. Like, it's an underrated cast.
Yeah,
easily.
Very true.
Can I apologize for our fans for being too drunk, Banner? I'm like D2 drunk.
You're pretty close to D2 drunk, but
You didn't get on any weird tangents like Brian did on D2 or D3, though.
I just get in these weird, like,
You get obsessed
ruts.
and only talk about one
I get tunnel vision.
No, you
Which
didn't do
Geiger
that.
kind of did too, because he couldn't stop staring at Lindsay Lohan's tits.
I mean, that's just anything.
but that
Anyone
happens to
can do
all of
that.
us.
Guys, if you're still listening, subscribe and tell like 8 of your friends to subscribe. It'd help us out a lot. We gotta fucking eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you
good
of
news
all
is-
people don't need to be eating.
Guys, we're almost making beer money now, so now we need to make some Taco Bell
Almost.
money.
Whoa. Eventually, we can get to Taco Bueno money.
What? Geiger, any last thoughts on Mean Girls?
There's a lot of TNA in this movie, and also, if I remember right, it had a pretty good script. So yeah, must watch.
Cycly.
No, as I said, this is one of my favorite comedies ever. Well written, well acted, and it's really as much as we make fun of Lindsay Lohan, it is sad to say that this was her peak, and it was really all downhill from here. When at the time you were thinking, sky is the limit for her.
She had some
And
talent.
It did not go well.
You would have thought that this movie would have springboarded her
Yeah,
like it did Rachel McAdams,
it went the wrong way.
but it just didn't.
And it is sad if you go read about her and like I said, we were joking, but like you don't want to see that happen to anybody, and it's just not, it just didn't go the right way.
I don't know.
It's
You're
still a
really
fantastic film.
bringing this pod down right now. So I'll
I
bring it
love
back up.
boobs.
There were some great tits in this movie. It's really funny. Geiger is hammered. He looks like, I don't know if he's about to throw up or pass out. But
It takes a lot to handle success, Cycly. Remember that. It takes a lot to handle success.
we are the Bro Force Squad podcast.
Guys, the negative cutter was Mary Nelson Frazier. Did you guys know that?
I did know that.
No.
Go ahead and check us out on our website, broforcesquad.com. Give us a like on Facebook. Subscribe to us on Twitter at broforcesquad. Go ahead and subscribe to us here on YouTube as well. I don't know. I'm sure we have some other stuff out there. As always, hit us up on Google. Google Bro Force Squad Podcast. We'll be on there. I'm the man scientist, for Enforcer in the Paint, and our legal counsel, Ronnie Cycli. We will catch you guys next time because we are so fetch.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. Also, you owe me $10 because you said you like waffles.
No, I didn't.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.